sort of controlled, you know, plan, Marxism, communism, right? Yeah, I'm sure there are people that are scheming. And I just find it, you know, to me it's not admirable in any way, but at least somebody is, you know, somebody's playing a game where they're saying, oh, you guys are all about freedom of speech. Oh, you're all about, you know, your rights. This is what we're gonna do with them, and we're gonna turn it around and make it a tool against you. And that's kind of what they're doing. And that, everybody, I just realized my mic is open. It's a little too deep for this early in the morning. Hey, good morning, Carla. We probably going to be south of this mess. You know what? We're going to be south of this mess looking north. We're on our way to San Pedro for some breaking news. Just say 110 freeway, South Los Angeles. Sorry, I should have just got right to that. Sorry I made it all convoluted. 110 freeway, South Los Angeles. Yep, yep, yep. Freddie, if you're out there, all I can say right now is now I'm really confused. When are we going to hang out for lunch? I can if I have time, for sure. It's planned like that. That's the way we did it. You know, yesterday we flew. There's another word that I could use if I wasn't on the microwave, but we flew a lot. We flew a lot yesterday. We didn't even have time really to eat. That's how much we flew. But I'll call you. Drive time is the best time to chat. To chitty chat. I said chitty with a C. Dylan, you heard me tell him that we're gonna park over here outside of Hawthorne and look to the north. Oh, that felt good. It's still, I stretched something that time. Yep. I have this weird feeling that this is some sort of, I can't wait to see how that story turns out. That's that mother from, yeah. No, I think there was some sort of family foul play and they're doing some weird thing thinking they're going to cover it up like this. It's like, it could be. We'll see. Hey, good morning, Maria. Good morning to everybody else. You know, a long time ago, one of the assignment desks where I worked at had a sign that said, "Don't make art, make air." And if you're in the business, you're going to know what that means. But you know what? This is art, and it's creating a feeling. And that feeling right there is a little stress. Look at that. That is going to be the northbound 110 freeway. We're actually down in the Hawthorne area looking north, and so that's going to be South Los Angeles. All those red lights, that's the northbound lanes coming away from the 105. It is super busy today. Don't know why. There were no crashes. We flew the whole ride, and of course southbound looking a little better, but still for this time of the morning, you know it's going to be a busy day. Give yourself extra time on that southbound 110. Seems like most of the freeways are filling up early. Just kind of keep that in mind. It's going to be a busy Thursday. Get out early. Be safe. Get to where you need to be. Good morning to you, and we're heading back to the studio. All right, direct to. All right, I'm going to say this one too, getting really political. Got my hip boots on this morning. So anybody that knows me knows that I am not a fan of Mayor Bass. I saw a quick blurb because I'm trying to halfway listen to this. I'm going to wait for it, like all the dust to settle. I heard a quick blurb that what was removed by her was her trying to protect Crowley, like, because, you know, maybe she felt like, you know, it was too harsh that she was, you know, removed and this and that, and that's and the things that she changed or were changed were to kind of protect her in the long run. And if that's the reason, you know, the road to hell is paved with good intentions, but I still feel like if there was a something like a reason where you kind of go, nah, okay, that would be it. If it was anything other than that, you know, I got to find out. The fire chief that got fired, you know? Yeah, tried to, well, you know, basically I think what it was like publicly she put the hammer down and created all this, but then on the sideline she was like, okay, hey, look, you know, I don't want this to be career ending for you. You know what I mean? So I don't know though. I don't know. That was the take I got from the article that I read. I gotta read some other articles. Hammer it out. Hammer time. Yeah, sure. Right. Yeah. Holy cow, what is going on down there? Freddie, should I be listening to... Yeah, please, because I was just going to turn it on. What do we got? Okay. All right, we'll figure it out when we get there. But thank you. That is the gist of the story and definitely what I needed. Thank you. Of course, let's fight everything and... The lever for justice. That's what people call me, Stu, the lever justice. The justice of lever. Over here. All right. Is that... Oh no, that's a... Hey Carla, we're doing some breaking news, hazmat situation. Trying to figure out exact... Yes. How did you know? Yes, that is exactly where we are. You read what Freddie writes. Yeah. That's a good thing. Believe me, quality. You know what? Sometimes it's money. Yeah, you know. Trying to figure out where the spill portion is. Oh, it's right there. Duh. Duh, Stu. All right. I got it. I'm ready. Stop the presses. Stu's ready. Yeah. More emails. Actually, can we hover? You want to hover? Because it would be like right in here. This would be the spot. Oh, that, well, you know what? I know quality when I see it. Wow, is that an old Trans Am? Yes, it is, Stu. It's like a 78 to 79. Yeah, somewhere right in here is good. Look at it all. What the heck is going on here? Wait a minute, those are oil. Okay. That's right. It's happening out here very close to the Henry Ford Bridge and at the cross of Anchorage. What is happening out here? Well, we're still trying to put all the pieces together and figure out exactly what is going on, but we can tell you the center right there, that is all oil. You can see it right there on that parking lot area, and one of the issues is there's an actual marina right next to it with houseboats and some people living on some of these houseboats out here. So the fire department, that's going to be LA City Fire, is out here, and they're monitoring to make sure that oil doesn't get into the water. And if it does, they're talking about maybe doing some door knocking. A lot of folks live on those boats. I think that's kind of a lucky deal, but at any rate, they were going to have to tell them they need to get out of here because of all that oil and that toxic spill. You can see the amount of oil down there. They've got guys out there with brushes moving that oil around. You can see some of them there, and that's also that machine that you see. That's not where it's coming from. That's where it's going. That's actually using to suck it up. Now, as far as where this oil is coming from, there is some oil wells next door, but this is lower land, so it must have been some sort of pumping operation, maybe a broken line. They've got a lot of work to do out here right now. They're saying avoid that area and that small harbor spot. They might be doing some evacuations. I'm Stu up in Skyvox, sending it back to you all in the studio. I didn't mention the Trans Am at all. Are you proud of me? I don't know yet. I gotta wait. I'm actually, to be honest with you, it's like, I don't like it that I'm becoming like this, but I don't trust anybody. And, you know, it's now I look at like a lot of these candidates and I just think to myself, are you just the same, you know, yeah, are you just the same deal wrapped in a different wrapper? You know what I mean? Yes, sir, Freddie. Does that tell him? It's a giant vacuum. It's like what's inside my, it's what's going on between my ears. Giant vacuum. Okay, this is sarcasm, and yes, the name of the giant sucking machine. I can't. Okay, I can. CBS. You know I'm joking. I'm joking. You opened the door, I walked in. What do you want from me? I see one person displaced. I see people like trying to go to work that can't get out. Oh, there's some more people. Oh, there's the name of the place. That's what I was looking for. Oh no, that's the grocery store. Freddie, are we going to stay here for a little bit? All right. Another traffic? Is that a nun? No. Maybe we could do traffic on the bridge. It is literally exactly where you told us. Henry Ford and Anchorage is right there. That's the intersection. Loose cannon, like that one. What else we got down there? Free time. Spontaneous. Thank you. I don't want to keep I don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over again, but I guess that's what I signed up for, so. Hazmat. Well, at least the asphalt's going to be good for the next couple of years, you know, with all that oil on top of it soaking in. Look at the positives. That just looks sad. happened? What happened? What was the wild pursuit? What happened? Ah. Ah. I know. That's all you got to say. Freddie, did they say where the oil's coming from? Due to a pump, copy. Yeah, definitely. But it's lower then. That's the reason why I'm trying to figure out how it got up there. Must be a pipeline. Roll out. Hey, Freddie, is it safe to say when we do an update on this that the LA City Fire Department's portion of this has closed? When I do an update, LA City Fire, their fire boats have departed, the hazmat truck has departed, and it looks like the battalion chief is getting ready to go as well. Okay. So now it's kind of just a cleanup situation left in the hands of the responsible individuals. I just got Mark's messages. Hey, Carla. Yeah, they're making me. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're staying here. We have to. Or was the sorry for the fact that I have to stay here? You're the Law Brothers. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Skyfox TOC. Just checking in, making sure your morning's going good, and to reset the IFP. Thank you. Yeah, well, that's part of that whole system, you know, and it's caught me off guard a couple times as well because you think you're recording and then you look up and you're not. Go ahead. Right. Yeah, hang on. We're gonna do our song and dance here in a minute. Hey, good morning, Maria. Good morning, everybody. And if you're hearing good news in my voice, and we actually have some good news. This is starting to de-escalate. Again, this happening in the Wilmington area. Got an oil spill out here, and it's not really more, it's more of a broken pipeline that was happening, and it was very close to the harbor. You can see most of that LA City Fire Department, the hazmat crews, they have all departed. One battalion chief staying on scene, maybe just keeping an eye on it, and they handed it off to contractors and people that are qualified to shut off that oil and then also start doing repairs while they're cleaning. This spot right here was all thick oil, probably a couple of inches thick. They had actually a machine out here and it vacuumed up most of that. The oil comes from this area right here, a small oil field next door. Apparently there was some sort of pipeline that made its way over here. That apparently broke, creating that problem. The big scare was the fact that you had the harbor right there, and they were afraid all that oil was going to make their way into that harbor area. Right now, though, we've been watching a lot of officials walking the area, checking it out, looking at a spot where it could have made its way in. As it stands right now, we haven't seen any activity or dikes being built to keep the oil in place. That means, I'm guessing, that it had not made it over to the harbor. The city fire boats, they have left as well. So it's starting to wrap up out here, but again, an oil leak this morning, a huge one, creating a lot of issues, but apparently the tragedy has been averted as far as the ecology in the area goes. I'm Stu up in Skyfox, sending it back to you all in the studio. This is, I pulled it up a couple of times trying to figure out the name of the harbor. I don't actually have a name of a harbor. It's coming up as Cerritos Channel. What is wrong with me? Did I have a stroke overnight? Cerritos Channel. Maybe Island Yacht? I'm being serious. I thought that was the name of the grocery store, but it also says Slip Rentals and Yacht Brokers. So that might be it might just be the company that handles the rentals here. Hang on, I just want to try to get us out of here. And as far as this goes, I'm thinking this is done. Should we get back to traffic? Because we need to get somewhere because it's coming up quick. You know what, we can come back. Nothing's going to change. Let's go find a freeway. Anyone. Something close. It's good. Okay, not a problem. We will. Maybe the 110 again. They want us back here, so don't get too far. Perfect, thank you. All you want to do is talk, talk. Talk, 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 talk. You're easily manipulated. Right. Who did, me? Oh, that was nice of him. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, who else would have it been? Yeah, there was nobody else that would have done it because you worked Saturday and, yeah. Right. Like I said, the Rodell paved with good intentions. No good deed goes unpunished. So I have it on good authority that there was an oil geyser going on there earlier in the morning till somebody shut it off. Yeah, I would have. Just kind of wander a little north. Maybe we can get some 405, or do you got to talk to somebody? And I want to look, well, to the, what is that, to the west, but it's called north. Of course she does. She's a Democrat. Yeah, I want to look north or westbound or whatever you want to do. We are going to do the 405, and we're going to use the fancy camera, but we're going to start out in the Carson area. Carson. 405 Carson. 405 Carson, and it's okay. My attention span about the same. If I had to listen to my voice all day long, I don't know. There wouldn't be much talking at all. George was kind of shocked. Hey, Maria, happy Thursday to you. And oh, that heat, my goodness, and such a broad, you know, it starts out in the 50s and ends out in the high 80s. What? Anyways, they don't pay me to talk about weather with you. It's the one brought to us by Morgan & Morgan, 405 Drive. That's what we're looking at right there. Tolerable on the 405? I'm going to use that word. It actually is moving along pretty good. We're in the Carson area right here. Those headlights, those are going to be southbound, making their way over to the 710 and maybe beyond, depending upon where you got to go. The ride, you're not hitting freeway speeds, so you're just under freeway speeds. Give yourself a little extra time. Northbound, just about the same. It does get worse. Yes, the word is worse. It does slows down as it gets over to the 105, so keep that one in mind. But for the to the 105, sorry, the 105. But you just keep it in mind if it's your drive this morning. Give yourself a little extra time, both directions, north or southbound, through the Carson area. Let's take a look at traffic hotspots, shall we? I should have just let it go. I should have just let it go. You should have just let it go, Stu. Nobody's listening. Nobody cares. Nobody's like, you're on the 405. How do you get to the 405? I don't think anybody's saying that. Nobody's saying that. All right, we got one more. What do you want to do, 710? All right. Hey, Carl. 7. Yeah, because I rambled. I know. It is. Sounds like a bad dating. It's not you, but it is. All right, that's cool. We can make our way back over to the incident for Bill, because I know Bill wants the incident to start his show. You okay, man? You're sniffling up there a lot. You're not getting sick, are you? Man. Bum 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 ba-dum. Snooper Bowl. Where was it geysering from? Maybe it was geysering from like over here somewhere and spraying up there. Yeah, I like a splash pattern. I get what you're saying, right? Well, so far they have this, seems like that's me in the morning right there. Got to do the big leg lifts. Is that an orange Tesla? Wow. Orange Tesla. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe there was like some sort of pipeline that goes underneath the roadway that broke, that's buried, that we can't even see it. Hey, I know that van. That's actually CBS. Never mind. I don't know that van. I don't know you. Should I try to say Cerritos Channel on the air this time? Is that Harbor Patrol? Because there's no... It says police. Maybe it's Harbor Police? Let the games begin. Like a diamond. I mean, how great would that be? making their way out there to check the water. You're a double whammy. Just find something, guys, so you can find them. That's all we want. Just find something. It looks like oil. Find them. That's my future right there. My boat will look a little nicer. Yeah, you know. Maybe it's been around the world. You know what I mean? That's probably more likely. Oh, there's so much maintenance like that they don't, you know, like, again, it's one of those things, like if you just look at it, it's like, oh, that's wonderful, and but there's so much maintenance. Uh-huh. And I get it. It's like some of these boats, like, but hey, Carla, see you tomorrow. Friday, big day. Big end of the week. We're going to celebrate. Yeah, I wonder what that thing cost when it was new. Well, at least there's 2 chairs. Somebody's got company. You know what I mean? True. I was looking at that group of gruff old men and a dog, and I was thinking to myself, yeah, that is my future. Oh, there they are. No, those are the oh, there they are. They're up here. Night moves. Maybe I can name my boat the Extra Time. Sky Snitch. Ocean Snitch. Bill didn't even say hi. He just assumes we're here and ready. Yes, sir, I can hear you. Is Mario already there? Wow, I think that's him right there. I don't know Mario, but it looks like Mario. Bill, if you need the B team, we are here for you. Up there's his truck. I don't know if they're going to be there in time, though. Go long, Maria. Oh, thank God. Are you kidding me? You know, my feelings are hurt. You guys are like spending money to avoid me. Maybe they're seals. I don't think dolphins would get in here. I think there's probably seals. This is more like seal neighborhood. Yeah, as soon as you point it out, there they are. Nope, that's a thump on my lens. Yeah. Yeah. I remember a long time ago I was kayaking and this seal popped up like literally right next to my boat. Like, and it was like, you know, those big dopey eyes, and I was just like, hey buddy. I don't know if you can pick up animal like fear, but man, that thing was like out of there, like in a heartbeat. Yeah. I don't know. They probably didn't realize there was somebody on the kayak. But he popped up like I could have touched him. That he was that close. Standing by, following Mario's lead. Yeah. You need some Kim wipes, Dylan? Okay. There we go. Talk about the Trans Am that's behind you, Mario. Okay. I think we're back to our boring day. Yep. I don't know. I want to kind of want to. Yeah, I hope so. Why? You want to look at the Trans Am too? Because I already saw it. That's kind of where we want to end up at some point today. That's going to be the video that didn't kill the video star or the radio star. Cuatro. Ooh, Waba Grill, that sounds good. Fire. Ooh, what's that? Probably not, but I appreciate it. Oh, I remember that. The one that's the little guy? I was just going to say, he's probably going into Hawthorne. Don't hate on the jet. Yeah, his TCAS is probably going off. Maybe. We don't get any love. You know what kind of love we get? None. Triple introduction. Hey, it's trouble with the trees because there's unrest in the forest. Because the maples want more sunlight and the oaks ignore their pleas. How often do you hear that? Probably quite a bit. The oil drums are where they keep the bodies. Don't be hating on Mario. I like Mario. Okay, Delta. Delta, 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 Delta. This one is for you. Psycho Roof Lady was, as I said, Psycho Roof Dude. We went back. We kept going back. He wound up picking up one of the ladders. Then he pulled down his pants, and he was peeing in the vent holes of the roof. And then he decided that his pants were too much of a burden, and he took his pants off. And then shortly after that, he tried to get back over to the burned house roof. I don't know why he didn't use the ladder. Well, we didn't know why he was doing a lot of things. And he was kind of getting down to like walk the fence line to get back up on the other side. And when he did that, deputies grabbed his ankles, pulled him down, and but he put up a fight. That dude was buff. And eventually they got him in cuffs and got him out of there. Don't know what happened after that. Hopefully he got the help that he needed. I hope that got you up to date. Delta's probably off somewhere right now. He'll come back and wouldn't have heard any of it. I almost wore my no airplane parking shirt today. It was in my hand, but I didn't grab it. Hey, Freddie, don't get too taken into it, but you got something, anything, an incident somewhere near downtown, something we can talk about on the traffic? Stalled car fire, but don't spend a lot of time. Harbor. Oh, that's out. Are we in this one? I don't know. Just be ready. 91 degrees. That's not cool. And I mean that like it's hot. Man, what did I do to piss off Bill? That's what I want to know. Bill, what did I do to piss you off? Whatever it was. Yeah, that thing. The what? What street? What now? You know what's funny? I just was looking up and I was thinking to myself, what a blah day. There you go. That's the best I can, truly, that's the best I can come up with. Dylan, just know we're doing a little bit of a weather shot, just high and wide. Looking at that crazy cloud that's just kind of the wave. Yeah, it's just like this one weird chunk that's right over us. A little more texture in there. Copy. I got no place to go. (3-0). We are looking out to the east, and we are over the beautiful city of Downey. Copy. Don't really have much of a move. Copy. Foolish mortals. You're gonna stay here? Look at the 5. Headlights northbound coming out of the OC into the LA. Getting hungry. This worries me because we'll probably wind up flying all morning again. Five in the beautiful city of Norwalk. Yes. My whole Sunday is going to be my tub and shower. Cleaning my tub and shower. What if I was in an accident with a car, a motorcycle, and a truck? Why won't it just grab that white balance? It looks perfect. Yeah, why are you blinking around like that? Don't blink around like that. Now you're going blue. You think the camera's listening to me, Dylan? You don't think it's listening? We might have to wind up replacing it. We'll do 6:05 for the sponsored. that a Porsche? Yeah, Stu. It's LA, man. Hey, good morning, Maria. We're taking a look at that northbound 5 drive. It's going to be in Norwalk. We're watching as folks are moving and switching up lanes. Hadn't you guys ever hear about being lane loyal? That way you're just going to make it work. Just going to get yourself frustrated because right here, kind of moving, making your way out of the OC into the LA. But I can tell you, because we just flew it, once you get past that 605, doesn't matter what lane you pick, it's going to be looking like that. It's going to be a real tough drive for that northbound 5 all the way out to the 710. Definitely give yourself extra time. Now, if southbound is your ride, well, if you're making your way past that 605, that's your big sigh of relief. Look at that. It opens up, starts moving really well till you make your way down into the OC. It definitely will slow down by the time you get to the 91-ish down there. But for the most part, south of the 605, that 5 drive looking fantastic. Sending it back to you all in the studio. 605, 605. Right. I love it when Jen calls it like it is. Thank you, Robert. Celebration time. Come on. Oh, that was one of the stories we did yesterday that oddly enough, I don't know why I forgot it, was train versus auto in Glendale. That was brutal. Ripped the driver out of the car, threw him in front of a strip club. Like a good part of him. The rest of him was in other spots. It was bad. Yep. I have no idea. It's like I don't get how those things happen. I mean, I don't want to find out. I don't want to get hit by a train. A lot of good people get hit by trains, but I don't want to be one of them. Yeah, but it had crossing guards and everything. Huh? I don't think so. You know, and if it, you know, if for some weird reason he got caught in there, why didn't he get out of the car? Get out the car. Yeah. Let's take a look. No, I don't. We're 10 seconds behind. What happened? What are we looking at? Oh, no, I'm talking about the television, but thank you. I have no idea. I am at a, what, Bill? It's the 60 freeway, Monterey Park. Is that what you're going to ask? Or were you going to explain to me? Will you explain to me what Maria's looking at? Where will they be? All right, let's park here, please. I don't want to get out of the Monterey Park. What? You should have told me. Oh, that looks painful. Hey, good morning. I didn't know that was Bob's talent. I got to invite him over. I'd love to hear the critique and make things better. I don't got much, but maybe it needs to be in different places. This traffic is brought to us by Jacoby and Myers, injury lawyers. Take a look at that 60 drive. This is probably the best freeway we have seen this morning. Monterey Park is where we are. Top Golf, you probably know the area. Looking pretty good. If you're headed east or westbound, those are the only two choices on the 60. That drive is going to be good, at least between the 710 and the 605. Let's take a look at some traffic hotspots, shall we? My secret talent is being able to use other people's secret talents. Destined. Destined. Are we making our way over to the Shakespeare Bridge? To be or not to be? You did? Oh, well, it was just coincidence, but let's do it anyway. Mine is going to be a lot less complicated, I can assure you. You telling me that so to deter me from doing it? Is that was like your silent way of saying maybe you shouldn't do this? I know those are high standards. There's no doubt about it. And I'm sure there is a group of people that I have an opinion about that will critique us. Man, you almost hit him. Did you see him? Fast moving, though. Oh, I should have had my cards ready. Get on it. 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 Shop on there. What time is it? 47. It'll be 47 by the time we see it. 7:47. That should be easy to remember, Stu. Maybe 7:48. Wow, this is a dramatic reveal. Ooh, check out that cool house. That's cool. Maybe we should do a spotting Stu on that. Somebody built a tree house. All right, 7:47, end of 7:47 into 7:48. There it is. I saw it. What do you mean you don't see it? How do you not see it? Yeah. Is there? No, there isn't. No, there isn't. All right, I'll push in. There's an actual park down there. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it is like they don't want you down there. Looks kind of depressing. I know for a fact that and it's not a competition because I'd win. But this was like one of the first things that I did. I'm just revisiting things. Hey, do you know the history that you're walking on? Yeah, I'm probably going to school, but I don't know. Let me get some of the whatever the heck these things are. Oh, they got little hearts on them. Oh. 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 That's the noise it makes when you drive by. Oh. What do we got over here? More hearts. What are those, spires? Are we aspired? It's got a wide shot of the neighborhood. Look at that. Little skid in the shot. In the olden days, that was like a big deal. Everybody would be like, ah, ah. I didn't mean you should move. A little sky snitch sticker on the skid. I might still have one. Is there? All right, I think we've got enough. Oh, is that law enforcement? No, that's not law enforcement. End of 747 to 750-ish. What you should know about red light cameras and tickets. Fight the man. That's what you should know. Sunday, Sunday, do, 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 do. Hey, Dylan, is writing cool? Because I kind of wanted to go back and look at something. I just go. We'll gain a little altitude and fix it. It's, believe me, it's not a microwave issue. It's a what is it? My gosh, terra firma issue. That gosh darn Mount Lee got in the way. I'm not really sure of the Cahuenga Pass. It's a pile of stones on the side of the hill. There it is. That's it right there. I just want to see if it get an address or a street name. Something else I want to Google. I know. What's his name probably already did it. Treasure Trail. Treasure Trail? This might be another spotting stew. Okay, pile of stones on Treasure Trail. I gotta Google it. Yeah. Maybe Desmond can do this tonight, and then I don't have to study. I promise that's the last diversion. Where? Oh. Hey, Major Hernandez. No. .com. What happened to my feed? It was so good earlier. Now it's like, you know, I think everybody went home. They packed up their mobile devices and went home. Where are we going to be, Dylan? You want to do 40? No, let's do the 101. What's going on here? Looks unhappy. 101 Sherman Oaks. Can we park here, or are they not going to let us? No, yes, no, no, yes, no. 101 Sherman Oaks, 101 Sherman Oaks, 101 Sherman Oaks. Sherman Oaks, Encino, totally for sure. I really need a manicure and... La 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 la. There's something, everybody knows there's something up with this story. Come on. Is it just me? Hollywood. Hey, Lisa. Where'd you get that IG picture? Where did that come from? I knew who it was right away. Oh, that's silly Chat GPT. I'm sure. 101. Yes. And we're doing that Google Earth shot, too. That's going to be the 101, and we're in Sherman Oaks. From Sherman Oaks to Encino, totally for sure. Gosh, I need a pedicure. Anyways, let's take a look at that drive. You know what? The 101 looking okay through the Sherman Oaks area, but by the time you hit the Encino, take a look at that. Really slow and go. It really bogs down, even through Tarzana. Now you're saying, why is that northbound so slow? I don't know. It is not, there's no crashes out there. We double checked, just very, very high volume. Now if you're headed that other way, definitely it's going to be slow as you make your way through that Encino area, but now you're hitting that go. Take a look at that. That 101 drive from the 405 all the way out to, let's say, Toluca Lake, that 170 split area, looking like a great drive this morning. If you're headed southbound on the 101, through the Sherman Oaks area, you got it made. Northbound, you might want to give yourself just a little extra time. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. Good morning. Yes, sir. Yes. I know. I know. I know. I know. Is she upset about it? Because if she's upset about it, then I'll stop. No, because yes. No, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Do I call her Lisa with a Z? Yes, I do. I hope I don't upset her. Now I got to ask her. I hope you're happy. Peeking into the fox den, the sky fox den. What's going on in there? Sleeping sky foxes. They cleaned up the ramp, didn't they? Or did they move the planes farther away? I know they moved everybody. Sky Fox, TOC, we're on the ground. Van Nuys, gonna knock it down. Gabriel Roberto.